Hey guys, welcome back to Strand Farm. So today is December 28th, and I know I had said it's probably been a few videos back now, but in the last video I did where I was doing laundry, I had said that I had hoped at the end of that video, when I was out in the garden, I had said that oh my gosh. Okay, it's just a chicken, sorry. I had said that I wanted to go out and get my garden cleaned up, but that never happened. We ended up getting a whole bunch of snow and everything froze. And then let's see what else happened. I feel like time just got away from me. The holidays crept up, and then we just had like 2 days worth of rain. And now it's finally sunny again. So I want to go out there and get the garden cleaned up. So anyway, I was hoping we could go out there right now. It is almost 2 p.m. so I'm already burning daylight. So let's just get out there and see what all we can get done. I'm hoping to get the garden cleaned up. And I'm just going to bring a pair of gloves with me. And then I'm going to bring my little hand pruner. So let's go. Oh, Kwan's actually here. That's who's making all that noise. Hey, Kwan. Oh, he's stunning. Moose, what is he doing? How's your winter, Moose? Oh, she's so beautiful. Moose, what do you think of my light? What do you think? Actually, my brother got James this light for Christmas, and I'm just trying it out. So far I really like it. I just now used it to light that shot that I just now did, my intro, because otherwise it's just the lighting in the Airstream, you guys, it's really bad. So this is awesome. Thank you. I'm not usually the best at getting good before footage, so I'm going to try to just do like a general pan of how the garden looks right at this very minute. And the sun's even already starting to go down. It gets dark so early. So we'll just do a quick walkthrough here just to get an idea of how it's looking. And you'll probably be able to see my shadow because the sun's already going down. Actually, I think it makes more sense to start down here, but let's just walk through really quick. This poor tree looks so sad. Here's the tall raised bed up here. There's still so many vines. Get all those down. All that's here is, looks like maybe some garlic and that hollyhock right there. Something's growing in here. I have no idea what. Oh, you know what? I had let, I believe it was cilantro or parsley go to seed right here. That looks like something else. Something's growing. Oh, this is gonna be fun. It seems like stuff is growing. One of the perks of letting stuff go to seed, I guess. Awesome. This volunteer grapevine is still here. I gotta decide if I want to keep that or not. But I don't like this dog cage. I don't really like how that looks. So I want to get this out of here. This bed. Yeah, we already looked at this bed. So let's go down here. All these rows. This row is empty. This is all empty. This is celery. I can't believe some of that celery is still alive. Amazing. All these peppers right here gotta go. This is garlic, so we'll just let that be. I'm gonna get all these canes down. This corn's, I kind of want to leave this corn up because this makes a nice, just like a really relaxing noise when the wind's blowing. I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave those. Those look cool. And then back over here, this whole row right here, I'm pretty sure everything's gone, so I'm gonna take all that out. Alright, this bed's pretty much done. We'll just get it covered with probably leaves. Leaves or wood chips. Either one would be fine. There's a little bit of tatsoi growing right there. James is here. He's helping me get this box taken away. And I've got to go get my big lops because my little ones won't cut some of these stems. But it's coming along. Looks so good. Now I'm going to work down here on these two trellises. Oh. Alright, I've got pretty much everything cleaned up that I wanted cleaned up out of the beds. Just a few things left to do. I gotta go get my lops and cut some of the bases of these pepper plants because they were super thick. And then this whole row needs to be top dressed with compost, as well as this row. And then this little short row. But we'll probably wait and do all that because we plan to build these rows up, I think is the plan. And then here's all my stuff for the chickens. I'll just drag it down there with the tarp. And then over here, these beds. I need to get this string wound back up. James was up here and he got everything off of this bed. So this bed is looking really good. Decided to take most of what's on top here off as far as like leaves and whatnot because I'm going to go down and help James and we'll get this bed topped off again because I do want to try to figure out a way to grow stuff in this throughout the winter. There are some things still alive in here. Again, these catnips and parsley, I believe, are just doing really good. I trimmed back a lot of the dead leaves and things. And then there's still a few chard in here that's alive, so we'll just work around the stuff that's still alive thyme still over there, and the marjoram still over there. So I'm gonna go help James, and we'll get some compost sifted for this bed. Y'all got a bunch of catnip over here.
We've got about a month's worth of manure. And it is time to make the final pile of 2023. This whole layer is going to get stacked right in here for the final decomposition and preparation for our garden beds. All of this. At this point, I am going to take a big section of our compost and flip it into a pile. This pile is going to be huge, and there's a lot of soil organic matter in this pile at various stages of decomposition. Final pile, I'm going to add that chicken manure towards the center of it, and then I'm going to continue to stack the surrounding compost onto that pile. This pile is going to sit here for as long as I can tolerate it. We have a lot of soil building to do and a lot of garden beds to augment for springtime, and most of this is probably going to end up in those beds before the winter is out. But there's still a lot more of preparation that this soil is going to be doing over the coming months. I didn't flip this bottom layer up on top of the main pile because I'm thinking we might use this for a garden bed today. So I gotta go check with Ashley. We'll see what she wants to do. Okay, it turns out we do want some of this lowest layer compost for our garden bed because we're gonna get one of our beds ready for a cold frame. Late season cold frame, but it's still gonna work. We're ready to grow some food again. These are some more oak pieces that we've repurposed as tools. I find that using oak tools is so much easier on my hardware cloth that's used to sift my compost, and it's easy on the hands for gripping. Everything that goes through we're going to take as an augmentation. Everything that doesn't go through gets added back to my forest floor, and then some of it goes to the road, like my rocks, and then some of it ends up being mulch for tree rings for garden beds. We call that our inoculated mulch. And it's okay if I don't get everything through, because it's just going right back to my forest floor. I just want the stuff that comes off easy. Let's take a look at that stuff. Let's go get some more. I find that if my chickens are eating from my compost pile and eating what's underneath the compost pile, there most certainly is life in there. Are you down here for a bit?
Yeah, I'm here to help you sift compost.
Oh, great. Come check this out. Oh. Wow.
Oh my gosh. It looks like really dark.
Yeah.
Obviously it's super wet.
It's spongy. It's not saturated.
Yeah.
See, got it holds its form pretty good.
Wow. It's like a snowball.
I can
didn't
feel
see any water, but I can see it.
it won't.
I see it on the surface.
It's not gonna let it go. And then
It just breaks apart.
just breaks right back apart.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Let's bring this load up to the garden.
Okay.
Ashley has a raised bed in mind that we're going to. All right, we've got our sifted compost up to the garden bed. We're just gonna dump it right in. What isn't growing in here already, huh?
I already told him what's
Oh,
in
okay,
there.
cool. So, probably 4 wheelbarrows worth.
No. 2 more. Okay, whatever. The problem when it gets too full is when it rains. Because it's not totally level. So I do like to have a little bit of a lip.
Well, I'm building it's coming up another. It's season 3 enhancement. This is.
So you're filling it before we build it?
Well, it's gonna be easier to get some of it in the beginning. So there's no sense in spreading it yet. Let's just get
mound it up.
Several mounds in here.
Okay.
This is Ashley and I doing the second wheelbarrow full of finished compost. And I tell you what, when Ashley and I are doing this together, it goes by quickly. Ashley agitates the pile, decides what's going in to the sifter, and then I just work away sifting. We can get a lot of compost sifted in this manner. We ended up doing 3 full wheelbarrows that day to augment the garden box, and when I add the new sides to the garden box, I'm probably going to add another wheelbarrow to that. This is going to be our best season so far at Strand Farm. I'm very looking forward to the new year. Happy New Year's, you guys.